Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Lady Tiger basketball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Cody Woody. Tiger Talk is being brought to you by Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon with Alicia Watson, Candy Mink, and myself, Katie Carty. Now, Tiger Talk on KSMO Media.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Cody Woody, Coach Salem Tigers, and Cuba Lady Wildcats matched up. And Tyra Heffer got her career milestone during the game. We got to tip our cap to her. I wanted to do that first thing off because we really don't know how many points she has set, but a new school record for Cuba, always a tip of the cap. That's a well-earned and deserved award, stopping of the play in the game to make sure that somebody's recognized for that effort. That's always great to see, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, this is why we do the things we do. It's for the kids, so we might as well recognize them when they do great things like that.
Now, she got off to a little bit of a slow start, but really picked it up second half, finish with 22 points. So, again, congratulations to Tyra. But a great effort put out by the Cuba Lady Wildcats. They really shut down the Salem Tigers offense, and also with the play that they had with the Pilkington girl and Tyra, they have a very good offensive team. They're going to be a team to watch possibly in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, I mean, they could be either the 2 or the 3 seed coming into the district play in a few weeks. So, they've got, that was their 15th win of the season, so they're on a roll pretty well. So.
Yeah, and they can shoot the three. That Courtney Karen girl really started to try the three ball later in the game and then hit a couple of them back-to-back in that fourth quarter. She didn't really get too many opportunities. I thought Salem Tiger defense was good on her, but then when she was open, boy, she can become deadly. And if they've got that from the outside, Coach, watch out with those 2 inside girls down that low post.
Yeah, it becomes a big challenge for them to be guarded if they can be hitting the shots on the outside end. Of course, they're going to tear it up inside with those 2 bigger girls. Yeah,
when they got good rebounding and that good low game, it's really hard to stop that. So good luck to Cuba in the future. We got Steelville in tonight to take on the Lady Tigers, and Lady Cardinals come in. Coach, what can you tell us a little bit about them?
I think they're a little bit like us. They're trying to get back to their winning ways a little bit. We played them in the Sullivan tournament early in the year. They beat us by 4 points, so it was a pretty close game. So it could go either way. I mean, depending on which team shows up for us tonight. So,
as it's getting nearer and nearer to the end of the regular season, Coach, we all know it all seems to come upon us so quickly, but then district play gets underway so fast. But you also lost a game you're going to play against St. Clair because of a scheduling conflict. Do you see that as a detriment going into district play with that kind of time off that you're going to have?
It could be. I mean, I think right now we need some more practice time.
Mm-hmm.
We need to work on some stuff, so it could be a blessing for us to get everybody in and get in the gym and just keep on working on some stuff and maybe make that push in districts maybe.
Well, Abby Terrell had suffered an injury a couple of weeks back, or at least she kind of told me she'd suffered a little tweak to her hip or stuff, and she was out of the second half of the game against Cuba, Coach, and you kind of told me she's not going to play tonight. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's we're going to leave her out for precautionary reasons, let her rest, and try to evaluate the situation a little bit later to see moving forward.
Because there's really no reason to play her and further enhance that injury right now, especially with district play just a couple of weeks away, right?
Right. She's a freshman. I mean, there's no reason to push it. She's got a long career ahead of her. I mean, we're all about the safety of our girls and taking care of them in any situation. It could be a district champion. If she's hurt, I'm not playing her because we're trying to take care of these athletes. They got a long life ahead of them. So.
Yeah, and then those lasting injuries that last in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, they seem to just never seem to go away when you get to that age, right?
That's right. I'm dealing with them now, so I don't put that on anyone.
I understand the same thing that you're going through, but I wouldn't trade a minute of what we had before. Well, Coach, the best of luck tonight against the Lady Cardinals of Steelville. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Stay tuned. Tiger basketball. It's next.
Thank you, Stan. That has been Tiger Talk with Coach Cody Woody, brought to you as a courtesy of Looking Glass Salon and Flying W Boutique. Now stay tuned. Salem Lady Tiger basketball is next.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They are so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Salem Memorial Clinic, Country Mart, The Bank of Salem, Napa, Muni Auto Supply, Town Screen LLC, Taxmasters, Town and Country Insurance, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, Southtown Furniture, Healthy Dent County, New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more, On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, United Country Salem Realty, All Farm Plus Construction and Ag Services Company, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door LLC. And now get ready for Salem Lady Tiger basketball.
Tournament play. As the starting lineups are being introduced for Steelville, let's go ahead and give you theirs. Abby Kreitner will be starting along with Bree Kelly, Marley Perkins, Blanche Halbert, and Molly Bailey. Tonight's starting line for the Salem Tigers is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Strader is your agent. Give Willie a call, 729-4941 for all your insurance needs, or stop by 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard right here in Salem. The starting line for Salem Tigers, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance and Willie Strader. And here are tonight's starters.
Faith Kaminsky, senior. Emily Strange, senior. Addison Fulton, sophomore. Taylor Fulton, sophomore. Raven Gillum, freshman.
Gillum. Abby Terrell out with a hip injury. So she is here. She's supporting the Tigers from the bench, but not dressed out, not in uniform tonight for Salem. Salem Tigers will be in their home whites with the navy blue numbers and letters. They have the Carolina blue trim, and I kind of call it paisley design on the bottom of the shorts. Steelville Lady Cardinals will be in the red uniforms with the white trim. That's around the arms and all the way around the hips to the pant leg and around the collar. Get underway here. Lady Tigers wrapping up their regular season pretty quick. They'll be coming up with a game next week. They have actually a makeup game with Kabul on the 13th. They'll also be playing on the 12th, and then they'll have their final game at home against Ava next Thursday. We'll be here to bring that one to you on senior night here at KSMO Media. Hope you'll join us for that. 2 seniors on the team this year will be saluted at that game. So hope you'll join us for that. So again, Lady Tigers will be on the road Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday's game, a makeup game down at Kabul for the snow out way back when. And I believe the Lady Tigers will be at Mountain Grove on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. The tip goes to Emily Strange, back to Fulton. Taylor double team is tied up, and immediately it'll be a possession arrow turnover as Steelville put 2 girls on top of Taylor. She had nowhere to go, got trapped against the sideline, and so the Lady Cardinals come back with it. It's Halbert on beyond the 3-point line with it. So he's trying to pass it inside. That'll be stolen away by the Lady Tigers coming back. The pass went awry, and it's Kaminsky going down in the corner to Gillum right through her hands and out of bounds. So not a good start for either team here right off the bat. 3 turnovers in 20 seconds. The inbound comes to Kreitner. Getting it back across to Halbert, back to Kreitner as Steelville moves up the floor, finally getting to the timeline. Moving to her left is Halbert in front of the Salem bench, back on top. Kreitner between the circles, flips it down the corner. Perkins with a three-pointer. It's up off the iron, brought down by Kreitner. Takes it to the hole, lays it up, and it will not fall. Gets a rebound again. This one also will not go down, and finally yanked down by Addison Fulton. Adding her own zone, fires it up, intended for Gillum, and it goes into the hands of the Steelville Lady Cardinals. They have it as Bailey has it. Bailey down low, off the glass, and it will not fall. Kaminsky with another rebound for the Salem Lady Tigers on defense. They've given up some pretty good chances already. Steelville unable to capitalize. Gillum trying to get that ball to Kaminsky. It'll go out of bounds off of Salem, their fourth turnover already in the first quarter. We've played just a minute and 13 seconds. Kreitner has 3 rebounds. Bailey 1 already in this game, but no score as Steelville's been unable to hit. Perkins in the corner, going down low to Bailey, back to Perkins. Out between the circles to Kelly. Bree Kelly to Kreitner, back to Kelly. Down into the left corner goes Perkins, back out on top to Kreitner. Right side, back to Kelly in between the circles. Back to Kreitner. Down low to Halbert on the perimeter now, not even penetrating the three-point line or trying to go in the lane. Steelville on the perimeter totally right now, moving it back and forth. Kreitner has it right side. Down in the corner to Halbert. Halbert getting a baseline to Bailey, back to Halbert for the three-pointer. It's no good. And fighting for it is Gillum. I think it went off of Raven out of bounds. She was battling Bree Kelly for it. Ball trickled out of bounds. 6:03 to go first quarter, no score. Trying to get that ball in, they do to Perkins. Outside it goes to Kelly. Kelly will get a foul called as she tried to move into the paint. Taylor Fulton will have that charged against her. Kelly made a little move to the inside, and Taylor tried to cut her off, made body contact. Perkins has it right in front of the Tiger bench, goes down the corner to Kreitner. Back on top, Perkins goes right side all the way across the floor to Halbert. Getting in between the circles to Kelly. Left side again, Kreitner. Again, Steelville not penetrating that three-point line right now. With that ball in outside is Kelly. They keep moving it on the perimeter. Trying to drive in was Halbert. Goes right side to Kreitner. 3-second violation called on Steelville as they turn the ball over. Not really much of any offense right now shown by either team. Though Steelville had a few chances early on their ball possession. They've been pretty much trying to hang on the perimeter. Long pass down to Fulton. 2-on-1. The pass underneath to Addie Fulton. She can't handle the pass. Taylor led her a little bit too much. Got her fingers on it, but could not pull it in. Another turnover for Salem. That's 5. And back comes Steelville. 5:15 left to go first quarter. We have no score. With the ball is Halbert over the timeline. Back to Kreitner. Abby Kreitner. All the way across the floor, back to Halbert, hanging on to it. Starts her drive in, flips it off the glass. It won't fall, and knocked out of the hands of Addison Fulton by Molly Bailey. It'll belong to Salem Tigers underneath the basket. Steelville with pressure. Salem has struggled to try and get that ball across the timeline. The inbound comes to Gillum. Gillum goes back to Emily Strange, who fires it to Addison Fulton. Down low to Faith Kaminsky. Kaminsky's short jumper, too short. Comes down and goes out of bounds off of Salem. And with 4:52, Steelville inbound the ball from their own baseline. I was like thanking our great sponsors, make it possible for us to bring you Tiger basketball. And that includes our friends at Ozark Overhead Door, bringing you our scorebook at the bottom of our video stream. Thanks Zane and his entire staff. They do a great job, Ozark Overhead Door. On top, trying to drive in is Halbert. From 10 feet, the jumper, it won't fall. Brought down and controlled by Perkins. Across it goes to Kreitner for the three. It won't fall. And then Kaminsky brings it down, and she's fouled. Well, shooting percentage for all teams right now is 0. Foul's going to be called on number 24, Molly Bailey, for making body contact. Couple substitutions. Jasmine Hurd checks in. Also coming in is Emery Perkins. Ball stolen away by Steelville. Shot from the corner's no good as Taylor Fulton brings that one down. Another steal for Steelville. Another turnover for the Salem Lady Tigers. Here comes Kaminsky. On top to Strange. Strange drives baseline, pulls up, trying to get inside to Addison Fulton. Does. The shot is partially blocked, but a foul called on Marley Eilert, who just checked in the game moments ago. Hadn't even gotten to her yet in my description, but Eilert gets the foul. And Addison Fulton will shoot free throws. No score. Almost halfway through this first quarter. Free throw is no good, off to the side. Addison has another one coming, and this one is also no good. And Steelville have the ball underneath the basket. Marley Perkins to inbound it. Getting it in to Hurd. Back to Perkins. Perkins back to Hurd as Steelville comes to the timeline. Ball stolen away there by Fulton, but she can't hang on to it. She would have had it, but as soon as she was able to try and turn up the floor, ball slipped. She slipped, went down, and so the ball stays with Steelville on the sideline right by the Salem bench. Hurd gets it into Kreitner. Kreitner over the timeline, flips it right side to Perkins. Perkins, and that ball tipped, stolen away, and here comes Strange. Strange trying to catch up to it, and the ball goes off the foot, I believe, of Jasmine Hurd, and it'll belong to Salem Tigers. 3:45 to go, first quarter. We have no score. The inbound comes to Kaminsky. Outside it goes to Fulton for the shot from the corner. No good. Faith with the rebound, takes it, puts it up, and she's fouled. Third rebound for Faith Kaminsky. She's going to go to the line to shoot two. Foul called on Steelville, their third team foul. And it's going to be on Marley Eilert. She has two now, and the free throw is good. We finally have a point on the board. I want to thank our friends at Hubs Tire Center for sponsoring our instant replays. They do a great job with that. Really appreciate them on Highway 19 South, right across the street from the station. For your next tire needs, it's Hub Tire Center in Salem. That miss brought down by Bailey. It's 1-0 Salem Tigers. Hurd has it, flips it down the middle to Forta Kreitner. Going down in the corner, finding that ball is Bailey. Getting it on the left wing to Perkins, now back on top. Goes across to Emery Perkins. Between the circles right now, it's Marley Perkins to Kreitner in the corner. Hurd trying to look inside, nothing there. Now to Perkins. Perkins to Perkins, and then a 3-second violation called again on the Lady Cardinals. Full court press by Steelville right now as Fulton has it. Back to Strange. Emily trying to dance down the sideline, gets to the timeline, comes across. Emily double team, fires that ball across to Taylor Fulton. Down to Addison, off her fingertips and out of bounds. Addison jumped a little too early for that pass and then was coming down as the ball tipped off her fingers and went out of bounds. From the baseline, it's Perkins. Coming up, this is Marley Perkins across to Kreitner. Back to Marley. Marley between the circles, stops, tries to go left side, can't. Now goes back finally to the left side to Jasmine Hurd. Jasmine trying to make her move to the left side. Goes to Kreitner, down low, ball tipped and stolen away by Emily Strange. She banks it off of Bailey out of bounds. Fifth turnover for Steelville. Salem has 7. Again, full court pressure by Steelville. Here's Taylor Fulton, gets it across to Strange. Strange trying to get away from Hurd. Over the timeline, Emily. And she'll be fouled there by Jasmine Hurd. Jasmine trying to poke in there and get a steal. And with 2:23 to go, it will be the 4th team foul on Steelville. Salem will be in the bonus here now, next one in this the quarter. And a pass by Addison Fulton right into the hands of Emery Perkins, but she was standing out of bounds. The ball stays with the Salem Lady Tigers. They can go back court, but nobody from Salem moved that way. In the corner, here's Kaminsky. Now to Strange. Little jump shot is too short. Kaminsky with a rebound. Comes down with it, and she is fouled. And she'll go back to the line to shoot 2. Doesn't matter if it's on the floor or not. It's the 5th team foul. One of the officials is pointing to the baseline, but it doesn't matter. It's the 5th team foul of the quarter, and so to the line will go Kaminsky to shoot 2. Blanche Halbert back in the ball game. Lead for Bailey. Free throw is good. Two nothing Salem. Always thank our great sponsors making it possible for us to bring you Tiger basketball and activities like Melvin Motors and more. Always count on them to be proud supporters of Salem and their sports and activities. 120 Route W 338-2917. 338-2917. It's now time for a timeout. Brought to you by your friends Jonah Schaefer, an American Family Insurance agent, where there's discounts to be found. Call Jonah to find them. 729-5165. We'll come back in 30 seconds. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
As I mentioned, I always like those great sponsors. Talk about Melvin Motors and more. How about on the spot glass? If you got glass breakage of your windshield or side windows, remember you can get them fixed on the spot. It's called On the Spot Glass for a reason. 247-3608. On the Spot, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Emery Perkins with the ball goes in the corner to Kreitner. Down really low in the corner is Hurd. All the way across the floor, ball tipped and stolen away by Kaminsky as Fulton had knocked that ball off the back of Perkins. Turnover number 6 for Steelville. Fulton needs a little help. Fires that ball and then knocking down Strange was Hurd. I believe there's going to be a foul there. Jasmine Hurd ran right over the back of Emily Strange and put her right on the floor trying to get to the ball. And she'll get her second foul. And it will put Strange at the line to shoot 2. Salem right now 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Free throw is good. Only points on the board right now belong to Salem Tigers in a very low scoring first quarter. Next one also good as Emily skies them down. Salem right now 5 of 8. They lead at 5-0 with 1:40 to go. Here's Kreitner with it. Goes left side, waiting for it. There's Perkins. Emery going to get back in the middle of the floor to Halbert. Bounce pass to Kreitner beyond 3. Again, Steelville's been staying out there most of the time with their passes on the perimeter. They give it back to Emery Perkins. Now between the circles, Halbert starts her drive. Now bounce pass down low to Perkins. Goes underneath the basket. The shot hit the bottom of the backboard by Marley Perkins. And the Tigers Strange got the rebound, but now Taylor Fulton turns it over. Kreitner putting it up, misses, but she'll be fouled and she'll go to the line. Fulton turned that ball right over at the timeline. Might have ran into her own player. So Emily fouls after the steal by Steelville. And Kreitner to the line trying to put the Cardinals on the board, and she does. 1:10 to go first quarter, 5-1 our score. Make it 5-2 after the 2 free throws by Abby Kreitner. Again, full court pressure by Steelville. As Taylor Fulton comes up the sideline, stops, just throws the ball in the middle of the floor, and stolen away by the Cardinals very easily. Kind of just a hope and a wish pass. A long 3 attempted there, goes too short. And going out of bounds to get the ball was Marley Perkins. Trying to get that ball and keep it from going out of bounds, but the short shot was too short. Fell down too short. Here's Gillum trying to turn up. She's double teamed, and the ball tipped away, goes out of bounds off Steelville. Lady Tigers are trying to go up the floor way too quickly, and they can't get out of their own zone. Right now with 9 turnovers in this first quarter. Here's Kaminsky back to Strange. Now they get it across to Gillum. Gillum to Kaminsky. Struggles with it. Gets it down to Addison Fulton off the glass. Missed it. Brought down and controlled by Emery Perkins. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Emery. And will belong to Salem Tigers in front of the Steelville bench as Coach Doug Dunn gives the official the ball. 5-2 our score. 35 seconds to go in the corner. Kaminsky. Kaminsky out on top to Gillum. Inside it goes to Strange. In the paint. Back to Kaminsky for a 3. It's good. Faith has all 6 of the 8 Tiger points. Pass up the middle to Kreidner. Kreidner all the way down for the layup, and it's good. 8-4 our score. Strange double team. Trying to find Kaminsky and does. Right by Kreidner. Pass up to Gillum off her hands and out of bounds. Ravens slowed down for whatever reason. And then the ball was just a touch in front of her. She was going one speed and kind of throttled it down. And the ball went off her hand out of bounds. 10 turnovers for the Tigers, but they lead it after 1 quarter of play over Steelville 8-4. We'll come back in a minute with the second quarter. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
And welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. 8-4, Salem Tigers on top of Steelville here after the first quarter. We're getting ready for that second quarter of action. It's brought to you by Willie Strader, Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop by and let Willie help you with any insurance questions, or maybe you're trying to figure out why coverages are right for you. Call him, 729-4941, or go by 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Willie Strader and Farm Bureau Insurance. Pass on the inbound from Fulton is knocked away, goes out of bounds off the hands of Halbert. So almost a steal there by Steelville. Tigers will inbound from the baseline. Again, full court pressure by Steelville. Salem really struggling with it. Pass to Kaminsky in the center part of the floor. Now across, Gillum trying to get the shot off. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot too, as Molly Bailey made body contact with Raven Gillum. First team foul of this second quarter. Second foul on Molly Bailey. Free throw by Gillum is good. Checking in is Aliyah Decker. She'll come in for Bailey with her 2 fouls. So Decker checks in. Gillum's next free throw, also good. 10-4 Salem Tiger lead. Most of the points being scored via the free throws tonight. Here's Kreidner flipping it across. Waiting for it there is Bree Kelly. Back to Perkins. Marley Perkins. That ball tip comes back into the hands of Decker. Gives it off to Kreidner. Right side pass to Halbert. Way beyond the three-point line. Now back to Decker between the circles. Left side pass Kreidner. In the corner. Waiting for it. There's Kelly. To Kreidner, a long 3, and it rimmed out, no good. Brought down by Gillum on the baseline. Trying to turn it up the floor, has that ball knocked out of bounds by Kreidner. Well, Gillum did everything right except kind of ran into the corner and got trapped a little bit, but was able to get out of it after the ball went off the Steelville player. Here comes Kaminsky up the floor. Down the right side, straight to the hole, 9-footer, good. Little pull-up 9-footer by Faith. That was pretty all the way down the floor. Here the other way, it's Kreidner. Coming down is Halbert, kicking it outside to Decker. Now on top, Perkins. Marley turning, spinning, goes left side to Halbert. Three-pointer off the backboard, no good. And then knocked out of the hands of Fulton after Taylor brought down the rebound. Strange gets it into Fulton. Trying to come up the floor, and she'll walk with the ball. Picked it up to try and get that pass off to Gillum. That's turnover number 11 for the Salem Tigers in this first half. 6:44 to go. 12-4, Salem on top. Abby Kreidner at the timeline. Flips it left side to Halbert. In the corner it goes to Kelly. Kelly trying to fire it underneath to Perkins. And I believe there might be a foul there, as Perkins and Strange were kind of tangled up, and Emily's going to pick up her second foul. Well, Tigers can't really afford to lose Emily Strange. And she'll check out. Allie Walters will come in. Inbound comes on top to Kreidner, now to Perkins. On the perimeter, back to Decker. Right side pass to Kelly, beyond three. Back to Kreidner, all the way around the perimeter it goes to Halbert. Back the other side, ball knocked away from Kreidner by Faith Kaminsky, but it goes out of bounds. Emery Perkins back in for Halbert. 6:24 to go in the half. 12-4, Salem Tigers on top. Perkins gets it back down to Marley Perkins. Baseline jumper. It's no good. Ball set on the rim, but would not fall. And then Taylor Fulton will walk with the ball again. Brought down the rebound and then gets called for the travel. Trista Dooley will check in for Taylor Fulton. Perkins gets it, fires it in to Kreidner on that perimeter. Stops, goes all the way across to Perkins. Wanted to try and get that long three off. Instead gets off a long two, and Marley hits it. Long pass tipped out of bounds by Emery Perkins, intended there for Addison Fulton. It'll be Salem ball right in front of their own bench. Salem really struggling to get that ball in and find an open girl. Fires it down quickly to Dooley. Trista lost the ball, stolen away by Steelville. Back comes Kreidner. Kreidner down low to Perkins underneath, trying to fire that ball loose on the floor, tied up. And a possession error will favor Steelville as Allie Walters got down there. Not really sure why Marley Perkins tried to pass that ball across to Emery Perkins. She was right there at the basket, but she did. And Walters was able to tie that ball up. Steelville trying to inbound underneath the basket to get it to Kelly for a three from the corner. It's too far. And Addison Fulton brings it down. Almost turns it over, but Dooley has it. Dooley stops in the offensive zone to Walters. Walters trying to dribble out by the Steelville bench. Trying to get inside to Kaminsky. Kaminsky had that ball knocked out of her hand, but a foul's going to be called on the floor against the Lady Cardinals. I believe it's going to be on Marley Perkins. And it is her second foul. She, along with Hurd and Bailey and Eilert, all have two. Pass comes in. Faith Kaminsky had the shot partially blocked. Fulton gets it out, gives it off to Gillum. Gillum, top of the key, back to Faith Kaminsky, back to Gillum. Open for a long two. It's short. Comes down the hands of Kaminsky off the glass and in. And a timeout called by Coach Doug Dunn. With a score, Salem 14-6. A timeout brought to you by Jonah Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent. Reminding you, if you didn't know your credit rating affects your insurance, he can tell you how it will. Call 729-5165. Jonah Schaefer, American Family Insurance. Back in 30 seconds, it's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more, On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door. Be sure to thank these sponsors the next time you see them for bringing you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Back to play as Perkins gets it down in the corner to Emery Perkins. Emery trying to get into Kreitner. Kreitner kicks it outside to Kelly, back to Perkins. Perkins trying to drive in with that shot. Is partially blocked and goes too low and underneath the basket and out of bounds. I believe Addison Fulton got her tiger paw on that one. The Cardinals to inbound it. Tigers have their backs turned to the inbounder. Comes on top to Marley Perkins. Goes right side to Kreitner. Three-pointers up and off the iron. Comes out high and taken back down by Kreitner again. And she'll be fouled, I believe, by Walters. And that would be her first. A little collision there. 4:47 to go in the half. 14-6. Salem with the lead. Bree Kelly trying to inbound it. Kelly looks, fires it out on top to Marley Perkins. Marley bounce pass to Kreitner, right corner. Back on top to Decker. They go back inside to Marley. Down low to Decker. Shot is up and good. Alea Decker makes it 14-8. Again, pressure by Steelville. The Tigers get it up to Dooley. Dooley in front of the Steelville bench. Pulls it up, going down to Fulton. Puts a shot up. She is fouled, I believe, by Decker. A little trash talking on the floor there. Elia Decker gets her first foul, and Fulton will go to the line to shoot two. Addison 0 for 2 from the stripe. Salem is, so far in the game, 7 of 10. Make that 8 of 11 after that one by Addison. It's her first point of the night. And she has another one coming. This one also good. 16-8. Leading scorer for the Salem Tigers right now is Faith Kaminsky with 10 of the 16 points. Here comes Steelville the other way. The pass down the middle to Kelly. His shot off the glass, no good. And brought down and controlled by Addison Fulton. I think Kelly's going to pick up a foul after the missed shot. 4 team fouls now on Steelville in the second quarter. So Salem will be in the bonus as Hurd comes back in with her 2 fouls. Kaminsky trying to get it in, does to Gillum. Gillum back to Kaminsky. Kaminsky trying to get up the floor quickly. Needs to do it pretty quick. She's running out of time, man. She just got there and then pushed off with the arm. It'll be an offensive foul, or she get pushed. No, they're going to call it on Perkins. Looked like Faith extended the arm, and I saw that the official kind of did the same thing. Thought that might be an offensive foul, but they call it on Emery Perkins, and so Faith to the line to shoot more free throws, where she's 3 of 4. And missed that one. Halfway through the second quarter, 16-8, Salem on top. Faith Kaminsky with yet one more free throw coming, and this one also no good. Battled for and brought down by Gillum. And a foul called, I believe, on Raven. So Gillum getting the foul. As Steelville inbounds, it gets to Hurd. Now to Marley Perkins. Back to Hurd it goes in the offensive zone. Back to Perkins. Left side pass to Emery Perkins on the perimeter. Back, across it goes to Decker. Decker trying to get it back to Emery Perkins, does. Cross to Hurd. In the corner, Kreitner. Into the middle, it goes for Perkins, and a foul's going to be called on Dooley. Trista's going to get a little pushing foul on Marley Perkins. Team's 4th foul. Now Steelville will be in the bonus with 3:35 to go. Inbound pass comes to Kreitner, and she banks it in, going over top of Walters, but no foul called. Kreitner with 6 of the 10 points for Steelville. The pass goes off Fulton. She just lets it go. Comes down underneath and up and in goes Perkins. Another steal for Steelville. Yet another turnover by Fulton, and Taylor does another turnover. Getting a little bit of pressure from Kreitner. She's not a great ball handler, but then just let the ball go out of bounds. But it was off this time off Kreitner. Now another steal, easy lay-in. Kreidner with yet another steal. And a timeout called by Coach Woody. What was a 16-8 lead, now 16-14 for 6 straight points by the Steelville Cardinals. Timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent, who reminds you changing insurance coverage can make you a better deal on your home, car, or even your life. Get in touch with them. Jonas Schaefer, American Family Insurance agent, in the Crossroads Shopping Center. Back in 30 seconds, it's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Winter Car Care, K&H Auto Supply, where you'll find great deals on Park City Conventional 5 quarts of motor oil and MicroGuard filter, $26.99. Hot Shot Secret Diesel Fuel Additive for $17.99. And Lucas High Mileage Fuel Treatment for $8.99. That's a K&H Auto Supply, your Park City Auto Parts store.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
I want to thank our great sponsors who make it possible for us to bring you Tiger basketball, like the local on 4th Street. With an incredible selection of really nice, good food. You might want to just drop by and check them out for lunch and or dinner. The local on 4th Street, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers at 206 West 4th. Or call and have it ready to go, 453-2702. Steelville continues their full court press. Gillum trying to go back, throws it out of bounds off the fingertips of Hurd. So again, the full court pressure by Steelville paying dividends. The inbound pass as now Kaminsky steps over the line. Another Tiger turnover. Right now, for Salem, we have 16 turnovers in this first half. The inbound comes all the way on top to Decker. Decker all the way across it goes to Hurd for the 3, and it's off the iron, no good, and Kaminsky brings it down. Kind of took a little hack, but got away from it. And now the pass thrown away by Kreidner. Jump shot in, good, we're tied. #17 turnover by the Tigers. Now Fulton has it stolen away again, and Kreidner misses that one. Kaminsky pulls down the rebound, though, and comes the other way. Down quickly to Addison Fulton. And tipped out of bounds. It goes by Hurd. (16-16) our score, as the Steelville Cardinals, with their intense pressure on the inbound, have forced a ton of Salem Tiger turnovers. Addison Fulton goes back to Taylor. Taylor Fulton out on top. Allie Walters is then fouled there by Kreidner, and it'll be her first. That will put Walters to the line to shoot 2. So Walters to the line. She'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one's good. 17-16. Next one is no good. Brought down by Decker. Decker down the left side. Back to Kreidner. 2:15 to go in the half. Ball back to Decker beyond 3. All the way across the floor goes to Hurd. Hurd right on that perimeter line. Bounce pass down to Marley Perkins. Shot up and no good, but a foul called on Salem. I believe on Kaminsky, and it will be on Faith, her first. So Marley Perkins, who has 4 in the game, will shoot 2. And her first one is good. We're tied. Steelville trying to take the lead for the first time in the game. And this one is also good, and they do. 18-17. Again, full court pressure as the pass comes into Fulton, trying to get it back to Kaminsky. And Kaminsky is fouled there by Marley Perkins. Marley got her hands right up in her face, and Faith trying to duck down to avoid the contact. Ball kind of sailed over her head, and the foul called on Marley Perkins, her 3rd, and to the line goes Faith Kaminsky. Faith 3 of 6 from the stripe. will shoot 2 more. 2:04 to go in the half. Kaminsky's free throw is good. Tie ball game again. (18-18) our score as Faith gets ready for a second shot. And it also is good. Dooley comes in for Walters. Marley Eilert back in the ball game. She'll check in for Emery Perkins. Pass comes to Kreitner as Steelville moves up the floor. Now to Decker. Back to Kreitner between the circles, right side to Halbert. Halbert on top, Decker between the circles, right side pass to Hurd. Jasmine Hurd going back to Decker. Inside to Halbert. Down low to Eilert. On the baseline, trying to run and get the shot was partially blocked. Loose on the floor. Tied up there, and possession arrow ball will favor Salem Tigers. 2 Lady Cardinals had their hands on it, and 1 Tiger player did, but the Tigers will get the possession arrow. And they'll try and inbound it again, this harsh press. Coming into Taylor Fulton, come down the left side. Taylor gets to the timeline. Now across to Faith Kaminsky. Underneath to Addison Fulton. The shot nowhere near. She's too far underneath the basket. Brought down by Decker. Got that ball way up too high and over top of the basket. And now coming down is Kreitner, and she is bumped into by Taylor Fulton. And Taylor will get the foul. And Kreitner will go to the line to shoot free throws. She's 2 for 2 from the stripe. 19-18, Salem with the lead. Kreitner with 10 points, trying to add to her total, and she misses. Walters back in for Taylor Fulton. Kreitner back to the free throw line, and this one is short as well. And it goes off of Steelville out of bounds. I believe it was off Halbert last as Kaminsky and Halbert battled for it. Salem still with a 1-point lead, 1:20 to go in this, the first half. With that ball, Gillum. Raven coming down, had that ball knocked out of her hands, but that was after a double dribble. 18th turnover for Salem. Really basic fundamentals here for Salem, and they're just not doing it. Getting it down the floor, and keeping in motion. Down here's Kreitner off the glass, and it's going to trickle in. That's a nice bounce pass right there by Steelville to open it up for Kreitner. Girls wide open, and Addison Fulton was wide open, but Dooley didn't look up. Trying to keep possession of the ball, getting it back to Kaminsky. Kaminsky trying to drive down the middle of the floor, stops from 10, jumper's good. 21-20 as these teams battle back and forth. Pass to Hurd down the middle of the floor. Left side pass to Eilert. Driving in. Eilert's shot partially blocked by Addison Fulton. He'll go out of bounds. Faith Kaminsky at 14, the Tiger 21 points. Trying to get that ball in, goes into Kreitner, has to back out against Gillum. Out to Hurd between the circles, down low to Eilert. Eilert trying to drive in, falls down, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Salem Tigers. That's the 8th turnover for Steelville. Inbound, coming to Gillum. Gillum in front of the Salem bench, loses the ball though as it's stolen away, and back Steelville comes. And now stolen right back by the Salem Tigers. And they're trying to get out of the zone. Kaminsky with 14 seconds left. Out to, beyond the three-point line. Giving it to Addison. Fulton down to 7. On top, Dooley. 4 seconds left. Dooley tries driving in. Loses the ball. Get him in 1 second. No shot off. And we have played one half here. And the Salem Tigers with a 1-point lead over the Steelville Lady Cardinals right here at the Salem High School gym. 21-20. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back with the stats from the first half and our halftime show brought to you by your friends at the Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon. Back in 3 minutes, it's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well child visits as well as sick visits. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
We are at halftime, 21-20, Salem on top. And, of course, our halftime show brought to you by Flying W Boutique and the Looking Glass Salon. Hoping all of you enjoying the game. And, of course, stop on by and visit with them. They're open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, down there at Flying W and the Looking Glass Salon. Well, we always want to thank our sponsors for making it possible for us to bring you Tiger basketball. Like United Country Salem Realty, Babette Wells, broker owner. Wishing the Tigers the very best through district play. Babette Wells, broker owner of United Country Salem Realty. Well, it's a close ball game, 21-20. Not a lot of scoring in that first half, but it's Steelville Cardinals putting a lot of pressure on the Salem Tigers. Otherwise, it'd be pretty much an all-Salem game. They have forced 19 Salem Tiger turnovers. Yeah, I did not lie. 19 of them, and 10 of those are steals, in which they scored off 5 of them. So 10 of their 20 points directly a result of a steal, and I mean within seconds of the steal. So a lot of credit to Steelville for pressuring the Tigers on inbounds and trying to get over the timeline. They have not done very well at doing that, but the Tigers have done a great job of forcing fouls. And the Lady Cardinals with Marley Perkins with 3, Marley Eilert with 2, Molly Bailey, Jasmine Hurd also with 2 fouls. So a lot of fouls on the Steelville side. Tigers 12 of 18 from the free throw stripe in the contest, which helped them to this 1-point lead. Steelville, by the way, 4 of 6 from the free throw line in that first half. Like I said, the Tigers finished with 19 turnovers. They did have 5 steals in that first half. Steelville with 10 steals. They had 9 turnovers in that first half. Leading scorer for Steelville, Abby Kreitner with 12, 6 for Marley Perkins, 2 for Elia Decker. That's the only scoring for Steelville in the first half. For the Lady Tigers, Faith Kaminsky with 14. Then 2 points each for Addison Fulton, also Raven Gillum, and Emily Strange. 1 point for Allie Walters, and that was via a free throw. So that's where we stand right now. Leading rebounder in the game is Faith Kaminsky with 7. 5 for Abby Kreitner for Steelville. 3 for Taylor Fulton and Addison Fulton as well for the Salem Tigers. And then for Steelville, Molly Bailey has a couple, and Aliyah Decker has a couple, with Marley Perkins and Emery Perkins each with 1. We are at halftime, 21-20. The halftime show brought to you by Flying W Boutique and the Looking Glass Salon. Also want to thank our great sponsors like Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center for bringing you Tiger Sports. We'll be right back with more Tiger basketball next week from the high school gym, as we'll have Ava in for boys and girls game. And the girls' game will be Thursday, boys' game Friday. So we always invite you to check that out, bringing you more of these great sports on KSMO Media. Remember your friends at Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center. Ashley Cunningham does a great job down there. Call her for questions or you need more answers at 729-4031. Or go by 900 West Scenic Groves Boulevard. 21-20, Lady Tigers on top. Don't forget the boys will be at Mountain View Liberty tomorrow night to take on the Eagles. 6 o'clock JV action, a varsity match to follow right here on KSMO. And our JV Tigers will be in the Bourbon tournament for JV. They'll be in the semifinal game. 11:30 tomorrow morning, I believe, is the time for that. And should they win, they'll go in the championship game. I believe that's at 3:15, 3:30 at Bourbon. The loser will play at 2 o'clock in that contest for third place at Bourbon on Saturday. So the JV, good luck to them. Not only tomorrow night at Mountain View, but also Saturday morning when they take on Owensville at 11:30 at Bourbon High School. We'll take a 2.5-minute break and come back with the second half. 21-20, Salem on top. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate, estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include United Country, Salem Realty, Babette Wells, broker owner. Stop by their office located at 605 South Main Street. New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more. On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and we welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
Welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium, ready for the third quarter to begin, and Willie Strader, Farm Bureau Insurance, brings you the beginning of the second half. Of course, if you have a question or two about insurance, be it life, home, homeowners, farm, maybe umbrella, life insurance, auto, get in touch. Tractor Insurance, get in touch with Willie. Call them up, 729-4941. Willie Strader, Farm Bureau Insurance. Bringing you the beginning of our third quarter. It'll be Blanche Halbert to inbound the ball to start things out. Steelville down by 1. We mentioned leading score so far in the game. Faith Kaminsky with 14 at Kreitner. Abby Kreitner right on her tail with 12. Abby gets the ball in the inbound. Emily Strange with 2 fouls back in the game. Kreitner takes it down across the floor to Halbert. Halbert trying to spin inside, nothing there. Ball goes outside to Kelly. Back to Halbert, back to Kelly as they keep it on the perimeter. Now to Perkins. Perkins bounce pass out to Halbert beyond the 3-point line. Halbert trying to dance in, gets cut off, goes to Kreitner. Goes in the corner to Kelly, to Halbert, back to Perkins on the top of the perimeter. Now to Kreitner. Kreitner to Kelly. Left side pass, Halbert. Back to Kelly between the circles to Perkins. Again, idle on that 3-point arc. They keep the passes going. 40 seconds gone this third quarter. Steelville's not moved inside the paint yet. Now they finally do to Perkins. Perkins doesn't shoot. Instead goes back out to Bailey. Bailey not trying to go against Kaminsky. Banks it in. Bailey waited and waited. Finally got the opportunity and gives Steelville a 1-point lead. Strange has it for Salem. Emily stops, goes left side to Kaminsky. Guarded there by Perkins. Man-to-man coverage for Steelville. They're going to come away with another steal. Here comes Kreitner down in the middle of the floor. Stops, walks with it, no call. Gets a shot up, it will not fall. And Kaminsky gets the rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds by Kreitner. Little walk there by Kreitner, not called. As she tried to come to a stop and shoot. Dragged that foot. And no call made. Now the ball almost taken away from Dooley. On the full court pressure by Steelville. Long pass to Kaminsky. 3-on-2. Faith comes down, lost the ball. Stolen again by the Cardinals. 2 turnovers on 2 possessions for the Salem Tigers to start out this second half. That has really been their bugaboo. Kreitner out on top to Halbert. Inside to Bailey. Bailey kicks it out to Perkins for the 3-pointer, and it's off the front of the rim, no good. And then tipped out of bounds by Addison Fulton. Addison couldn't get the rebound, tried to tip it back to Kaminsky, I believe, and the ball went out of bounds. Inbound coming in to Perkins off the glass. It's too hard and brought down by Addison Fulton. Giving it off to Gillum. Gillum down the right side in the offensive zone. 22-21. Steelville with the lead, and now Gillum just throws it out of bounds. Trying to get it to Kaminsky. Kaminsky moved back and forth, and Gillum trying to get it to her, just threw the ball on the Salem bench. They're going to say it was deflected. That's a break for Salem. Gillum goes, should say Addison Fulton goes in the corner. Now to Strange off the glass. It won't go, but Strange draws the foul on Blanche Halbert. That will be Blanche's first. Strange to the line to shoot 2. She had 2 free throws back in the first quarter, able to capitalize on those. That one is good. Always thank our great sponsors, making it possible for us to bring you Tiger sports and activities like Hotspot Tanning in Tuxas. Not only can you look good with a great tan, but they have the right clothing for you. That's Hotspot Tanning and Tuxas in the Crossroads Shopping Center. You can call them at 729-8699. Second shot by Strange misses, taken down by Perkins, who's back in the offensive zone. Over to Kreitner, on top to Halbert. 5:35 to go, third quarter. We're tied 22-22. Abby Kreitner for the Lady Cardinals. To Marley Perkins, bounce pass, it goes to Halbert inside to Bailey. Bailey double team, back out on top. Halbert for a 3, it's short. Addison Fulton brings it down. Stops in the corner. Bounce pass all the way across to Kaminsky. Kaminsky with 5'10", trying to get to the timeline. Crosses back over, picks the ball up, and then is tackled there by Halbert, and he'll get a second foul. Faye tried to go around Halbert. She reached out and inadvertently tackled her. But actually it was a pretty good tackle. The football team might want to take a little highlight of that film. Got some replacements coming in as Hurd comes in the ball game along with Emery Perkins. Kelly checks out. Halbert checks out. Fulton trying to get it in, fires it down the corner. Kaminsky all alone takes the three-pointer. It's good. Kaminsky has got 17. The Tiger lead is 3. Inbound comes to Kreidner. Salem a little forecourt pressure of their own, but Marley Perkins breaks it, comes down in the corner. Getting it there is Emery Perkins. On top, Kreidner, left side pass. Waiting for it there is Hurd. Back to Kreidner. Right side to Marley Perkins. Down low to Bailey. Bailey waits, gets a shot off. No good. Tipped out of bounds by Addison Fulton. He'll belong to Steelville on the baseline. Bailey checks out as Eilert checks in. Hurd to inbound it. Hurd looking, gets it down low to Perkins. That shot does not go. Battled for and tied up. And then Gillum may have gotten her wrist kind of twisted around there as she and Eilert got tied up. Looked like Gillum's wrist got caught in between as they were fighting for the ball. And the possession arrow will favor the Salem Tigers, but Raven on the floor right now in a little bit of some pain. We want to thank our great sponsors for making it possible for us to be here and bring you these great games and bring you some local activity on KSMO Media, such as New Life Auto on Highway 68. They're just past the 6819 junction as you're going out to the north, and hope you get a chance to check them out. 453-4812, 453-4812, 583 Highway 68, and also by Tater Sporting Good and Taxidermy right there at the corner of 19 and 68. They're right at the wedge. Can't miss them. Give them a call. Find out all about all the different products you might have for the Chiefs game you might need to pick up there at Tater Sporting Goods and Taxidermy. 453-2757, a proud supporter of KSMO Media and your Salem Tigers. Inbound comes to Kaminsky. Back to Emily Strange, 25-22. Moving it down is Emily, trying to find a little route inside. Does, banks it up, not good, but she draws a foul, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Emily with a good move and kind of pulled up. And so Emery Perkins gets that foul, and Strange back to the line to shoot 2. She's 3 of 4 from the stripe, and this one is pinballs around, but will not fall. Hit the back of the rim, the front of the rim, then bounced back off the back of the rim and finally went wide. With 4:25 to go in the third quarter. Emily's next one, this one also no good, brought down and controlled by Eilert. Driving up the floor is Kreidner. Now on top it goes to Perkins. Kreidner for a 3 from the corner, and it pinballed out. That was in the cylinder and came back out. Kaminsky with a rebound to Strange. Still 25-22. That ball is all but down, and now Emily walks with the ball. She tried to pull up. Emily tried to get away from the double team. She did. When she pulled up, though, she just staggered her feet. Hard to do, and 2 girls are right on your side, and Emily did the best she could. Unfortunately, her momentum carried her forward. Aliyah Decker in the game for Steelville. Kreidner trying to drive into the offensive zone. Halfway through this third quarter, getting it down to Eilert. Marley Eilert down low. Kreidner fadeaway jumper, banks it in. She's got 14. It's a 1-point ball game. And Strange brings it up. Strange to the timeline. Gets away from one Lady Cardinal, getting it off to Kaminsky. Kaminsky on the perimeter, kicks it back to Addison Fulton for a 3. It's off the front of the rim, no good. But back up and in on the rebound by Walters. Allie Walters on that low post, came back, got that rebound, banked it home. It's a 3-point game again, down the middle of the floor, flipped up and missing that shot was Eilert, brought down by Addison Fulton. Gives it off to Walters. And Walters turns the ball over, and back comes Steelville. Kreidner all the way down, puts a shot up off the glass, no good, but she'll draw the foul. Right now, Salem with 5 turnovers, 3 of those steals by Steelville. And Kaminsky gets her second foul, and the free throw by Kreitner is good. She's got 15 points now, and with 3:06 to go, she makes it a 1-point game again. She gets them both. Here comes Strange in the offensive zone, trying to drive down the right side. Eilert all in her face. She needs to get it off, does to Kaminsky. Underneath, intended for Addison Fulton, but tipped out of bounds by Jasmine Hurd. .255 to go, 27-26, Salem on top. Trista Dooley trying to get it in. Fires it, trying to fire to Strange, and just basically lofted it right into the hands of Hurd. Trista didn't put anything on that inbound pass, and Hurd almost stole it. Fulton trying to get into Kaminsky, does underneath the basket, no good on the first try. Got her own rebound and banks it home. Salem back up by 3. Pass up the middle to Kreitner. Kreitner in the offensive zone, down the left wing, stops, pins it back to Hurd. Across to Decker. Decker trying to get in. Almost lost that ball, and a foul's going to be called on Allie Walters as she made contact with Marley Perkins. That'll be her second foul. Gillum back in. Good to see she's okay after kind of rolling her wrist a bit. 2:32 to go in the third quarter. 29-26 the score. Perkins out on top to Hurd. Hurd looking inside, getting it down to Eilert. Eilert almost walks with it, and it's tied up. The ball will belong to Steelville on the tie-up. Possession arrow will favor the Cardinals as Jasmine Hurd goes back to inbound it from the baseline. Again, Tigers have their backs to the inbounder. It's not a really good idea. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Eilert. Eilert was backing into Emily Strange, and Eilert gets her third foul. And Bailey going to come back in, I believe, for Eilert. So Strange will try and get it in. Fires it inside. Back to Strange as she went to Gillum. Back to Strange, back to Gillum. In the offensive zone, a pass down over everybody's head. Another turnover by the Salem Tigers. A little bit of panic there by Raven as she had Addison open, but then has to get that ball away just in the right amount of time. Did not get that one. Here's Kreitner up the middle of the floor. Stops, goes to Bailey. Off the glass, missed it. Put back up, missed by Decker on the backside. Fought for and kept alive by Steelville. And then the Tigers look like they got a steal, but I believe Strange will pick up the foul. They're going to call that one on Addison Fulton instead. The inbound comes to Kreitner. She puts a shot up, but she misses. And I think Addison might have picked up her second foul. And to the line goes Kreitner. She is 4 of 6 from the stripe. 29-26, this one, no good. Next one is good. 2-point ball game, and again, here comes the pressure. Here comes Strange, trying to turn up the floor quickly. Fires it down low to Addison Fulton. Trying to get it down to Trista Dooley. No good. Addison puts it back up. No good, but she is fouled. And Addie will go to the line to shoot 2. She's 2 out of 4 for the stripe. A lot of fouls in this game, back and forth. That foul called on Kreitner. Addison's free throw is good. Another free throw to go with 1:46 remaining in this third quarter. And this one is no good. Fought for and brought down by Bailey. Bailey the other way. Here's Decker. Decker takes it to the hole off the glass. Too hard. Ball tipped up, and Kaminsky brings it down. Kaminsky into the offensive zone. Kaminsky with Gillum to the outside. Fadeaway jumper. Pinballed out, no good. Inside, Decker pulled down that rebound. Ball flipped across to Marley Perkins into the offensive zone. Perkins right side to Kreitner. Abby Kreitner back to Marley Perkins. Left side to Hurd. Hurd on the baseline. Flips it up. It won't go. Brought down by Kreitner. Kicking it back out to Perkins for the three. It's off the iron. No good. Brought down, put back up, and missed there by Hurd. And then a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Kreitner on colliding with Faith Kaminsky. And that would be the 5th team foul on Steelville. And that would be her 3rd. And Faith will go to the line to shoot more free throws. Kaminsky with 19 points. And right now she has 11 rebounds. She'll shoot 2. That new high school rule. 4 free fouls, and then you get the double bonus as that free throw hits the front of the rim and trickles over. This will be the 10th free throw of the night for Faith Kaminsky. She has made 6 of them, and now that's it. Does not go down as Bailey brings down the rebound. Salem with a 4-point lead. With the ball, Halbert back in the ball game. Tied up by Strange, but got the ball back. Now to Perkins. Perkins in the corner. 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass down low to Kreitner. Kreitner spins. Kicks it out on top to Decker. Right side pass Marley Perkins. Marley back to Decker. Decker fires the left side to Kreitner. Goes across to Halbert. Halbert dribbles from left to right to Perkins, trying to take it down. Just hits the bottom of the backboard, but a foul called on Salem late. And that'll be on Faith Kaminsky, I believe. That would be her 3rd. I'm going to call it on Addie Fulton. Excuse me. Free throw is no good. So Addison, who had no fouls coming into this quarter, has 3 of them now in this quarter. Free throw, that one by Perkins is good. We're back to a 3-point Salem Tiger lead. Kaminsky fires it across to Dooley, and she walked with the ball. Dooley wanted to pass it, then changed her mind, and then did pass it. At that time, it was too late. She already turned the ball back over to Steelville. A lot of these unnecessary turnovers are really hurting the Lady Tigers at times. There's just no reason for it. There was nobody near Trista at the time, just didn't make up her mind in time what to do with the ball, and then changed it, and then had left her feet. Now on the perimeter, Perkins trying to bank it in. No good. Ball loose on the floor and still tied up. Strange has it with 9.9 seconds left, and the Tigers will have it on the possession arrow. Emily at the bottom of that pile. Salem right now 3 of 8 from the stripe in this. And a timeout called by Coach Woody. Timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American family insurance agent. We're changing deductibles can lower your insurance premiums or raise them. Find out. Talk to Jonas 729-5165. Salem 31, Steelville 28. Back at 30. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Welcome back. 9.9 seconds left. Salem from their own baseline. We'll try and get inbounds. Steelville in a half-court defense. Get it to Strange. Strange will bring it up. Strange trying to drive in. Down to 5 seconds left. Goes to Faith for the corner for 3. She's got it. I'm sorry, that's Gillum from the corner for a 3. She arced it high up in the air, and she buries it as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. 34 for the Salem Tigers, 28 for Steelville. Back in a minute, it's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
No matter what. every morning. Farmers go to work, doing what needs done. The work is unforgiving. The days are long, real long. They nurture, they grow, they harvest. When the day is done, sell the fruits of your labor to your neighbors on Town Street.
Progressive Ozark Bank's debit card is now ready for your smartwatch or phone. It's compatible with Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. Just upload it to your mobile wallet and go. No more fumbling to find your card when you're in a hurry. Just tap and pay. Simple, easy, and secure. That's the progress of local banking. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured. Where people matter.
Ready to start the fourth quarter. At beginning of the fourth quarter, brought to you by Willie Strader, Farm Bureau Insurance, 1414 West St. Girls Boulevard. Reminding you to support your Tigers. Go, go, go. That's Willie Strader and Farm Bureau Insurance. Bringing you the beginning of our fourth quarter. Salem on top by 6 on the 3 just before the buzzer by Raven Gillum. Back comes Steelville. They have the inbound as Kreitner has it. Kreitner driving left side, goes in the corner to Halbert. Halbert down low to Perkins. Jump shot is no good. And battled for by Gillum and tied up. The ball will belong to Steelville on the baseline on the possession arrow. Oh, I guess not. They had it the other way. They moved that arrow too quickly. Here's a long pass intended for Addison Fulton. She's bumped by Perkins. That'll be the first foul, as that would be Marley Perkins' 4th foul for the Lady Cardinals. Fulton went up jumping for that ball, and as she did, she got bumped. Ball went into the stage area. Perkins will check out. Coming back in is Decker. Salem has the ball on the baseline. Strange ready to inbound it. Fires it out on top to Gillum. Gillum bumped there by Kreitner, and then Kreitner, I was going to say stole the ball away, but a turnover prior to that for cupping the ball. Coming in the game is Eilert. She'll check in for Molly Bailey. The inbound comes in. Here comes Kelly. Kelly goes back to Kreitner, back to Kelly for the red-clad Steelville Lady Cardinals. Here's Eilert on the baseline, and she's going to walk with the ball. Either one to turn and shoot. Good defense by Salem. Forced her to try and slide away, and she couldn't do it. Dragged the foot. Here's Kaminsky, double team back to Strange. Strange fires it to Gillum in the offensive zone. Raven stops, trying to go left side, and they'll tie the ball up. It'll belong to Steelville Cardinals. Lack of decisions by the Salem Lady Tigers tonight in a couple of instances where they just didn't know what to do with the ball initially, and now when they make up their mind, it's too late. They're already tied up. Just have to be a little bit more decisive and make those decisions quickly to avoid some of these just kind of careless turnovers. Ball loose on the floor, tied up, and Gillum has it along with Decker, but the Tigers will get it back on the turnover by Steelville. 7:06 to go. Sent them up by 6 points. Steelville's press really paid dividends in that first half. The pass down to Kaminsky against Decker. Kaminsky to the paint, short jumper, too short. Brought down by Faith. She tries to come up with it. The possession arrow will favor Steelville as as Eilert and Kaminsky both brought it down. As Faith's shot just hit the front of the rim. The other way, Halbert now to Kelly. Back across to Kreitner. 6:50 to go. In the corner, Eilert. Eilert on the perimeter. Eilert, bounce pass down low. Halbert has it on the perimeter out to Kreitner. Right side, Kelly. Kelly, right pass in the corner in front of the Steelville bench to Decker. Now all the way back across, it goes to Kreitner in the corner. Halbert. Back to Kreitner. Salem Tigers doing a good job. The long 3 by Kreitner is good. She's got 20 in the game, and it's a 3-point lead. Here comes Addie Fulton, but she has it stolen away by Kreitner. Kreiner the other way, stops off the glass too hard, brought down by Kaminsky, and then she'll be bumped there by Kelly. So Kelly will get the foul. Kaminsky brought it down, was turning. Coach Doug Dunn does not agree with that call. Again, full court pressure now again by Steelville. Worked for him before. Trying to throw the home run ball, and Strange was all tied up, getting the ball and trying to throw that ball up. Ball still loose on the floor, and all kinds of nastiness on the floor as Kaminsky and Decker start bumping. Got a little chippy out there. The officials lost control. And then Decker and Kaminsky kind of started to go at each other, a little harsh bump. But the Tigers, Strange was being interfered with, trying to catch the pass from Kaminsky. No call there, and that started the entire fiasco. Came back the other way. The ball was underthrown. Tigers tried to get to that one as Gillum got underneath the girl, and then the bumping began. So I think Kaminsky and Decker are each going to get fouls. I'm not sure if anybody else will. But they did stop play prior to that, so I don't know what foul that one was called. So Faith going to get 2 fouls, a technical and a regular foul, and then a technical foul on Alea Decker. So it'll be Steelville ball, down by 3, 6:12 to go. And you let a couple of collisions. Actually, it kind of started when Kaminsky brought down the rebound. And Coach Doug Dunn didn't like that call as she and Kelly fell to the floor. Here comes Kreiner. On top it goes to Halbert. All the way across to Kelly in the corner. Kreiner for the 3, and it's a rims out, and it has Emily Strange yanking that one down. Emily needs a little help, trying to fire that ball up the floor. Ball still loose, tied up, and a foul's going to be called on Gillum, and she goes down again. Tigers turn the ball over again as Emily needed an outlet. Nobody came back to give her the outlet. And so another foul on the Salem Tigers, and it gives the ball back to the Steelville Lady Cardinals, down by 3. Taylor Fulton coming back in the ball game as Gillum checks out. Again, she had that wrist rolled on. She had it rolled on earlier in the game. Shot put up off the glass and no good. Taken down there by Kreiner underneath. Kreiner now to Halbert. She tries to get the shot off, and she's fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. A little bit of kind of loss of composure here. Foul's going to be called on Taylor Fulton. She just checked in the game, gets her 3rd. And Halbert's free throw is no good. 5:42 remaining in the 4th quarter. And Halbert's next one is also no good, brought down by Strange. Strange trying to dribble down. Bump there by Perkins, but no call. The pass goes to Trista Dooley. Dooley in the corner, pulls up, trying to get inside to Walters. Walters trying to get that shot off, tied up. Possession arrow will favor the Salem Tigers, but Allie got in a position where she was too close to her defender. She couldn't lift up to get the ball up high. So she did the right thing, kept possession of the ball. Taylor Fulton trying to get in, threw it right into the hands of Kreiner. Kreiner down the other way with a steal, easy steal, down low, putting it up and in is Hurd. That was a bad turnover right there. Now Taylor Fulton struggling now, gets fouled there. Nope, going to get called for a double dribble. Taylor has really struggled with that ball and getting pressure in the backcourt. The inbound comes on top to Perkins. 34-33. Salem with a 1-point lead now as they go on top to Emery Perkins. Emery to Halbert, goes in the corner. Now to Hurd. Out on top to Kreitner. Kreitner down low to Perkins. Perkins running jumper is no good as Addison Fulton brings it down. To Strange. Emily trying to get over the timeline, does. Stops, tries to go inside to Allie Walters. Walters keeps bouncing the ball too high, turns around with a jumper, no good. And a foul's going to be called on Dooley going over the back of the Lady Cardinal player, and that's going to put them at the line to shoot two. Salem kind of collapsing here a little bit. And lost their composure, and with a couple of fouls on Faith, she's on the bench right now with those fouls. And to the line shooting will be Emery Perkins. And her first free throw is no good. 34-33. Salem with a 1-point lead with 4:36 to go in the fourth quarter. Emery Perkins will try and tie it here. And she does. Again, full court pressure by Steelville. Strange getting in the offensive zone, and a foul's going to be called on Emery Perkins. It'll be the team's fourth foul. Salem will inbound it from the sideline. Salem has not scored here in the fourth quarter. They've been outscored 6-0. They have committed 7 turnovers here in the fourth quarter. The inbound goes in the corner, Strange. Down low to Addison Fulton, off the glass, missed it. Brought down by Perkins. Marley Perkins with it. Fires it across to Kreitner in the offensive zone. Kreitner right side pass. Emery Perkins for the three, it's off the rim. Goes in the corner, fighting for it, and knocking it out of bounds is Taylor Fulton. (34-34) the score, 4:11 to go. The inbound comes out to Kreitner. Back in the corner, a three-pointer from that angle. No way it's going to go down, and Trista Dooley has it. Trista turns the ball over. Ball loose on the floor, taken back by Strange, but then she turns it over, and a foul on Allie Walters. It'll put Steelville back in the line. So again, a little bit of confusion on the floor as each team with a turnover and a steal right there. Salem's first steal, by the way, and Kreitner, the line, gives Steelville the lead. She's got 21 points. Next one is also good. Salem down by 2 for the first time in a game. Pass comes across, intended for Strange, and stepping out of bounds is Taylor Fulton. And Coach Woody wants a timeout. Nobody's looking at him. He's still trying to get their attention. And finally he does. 3:51 to go, a timeout called by your Jonah Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent. 729-5165. We'll come back in 30 seconds. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best health care one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
We'll be in Mountain View tomorrow night with boys basketball, audio only, on AM 1340, FM 95.7, and audio streaming on KSMO Media, KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook page, and KSMO YouTube. Tigers down by 2. They've been outscored 8-0, and now double dribble called on Walters. Boy, it's just getting worse. No pressure on Allie, and she double dribbled. Wow. Inbound pass comes out to Perkins. Perkins turns, spins, handing the ball off to Sister Emery. Now on top, it's Kreidner. Steelville with the lead now. Could possess the ball, probably never give it back. They've got good ball handlers right now with it. It's Hurd. They go inside. Perkins trying to get the shot up. Does. It's good. Marley Perkins has 9 points. As Taylor Fulton stops trying to throw it over to Emily Strange and throws it out of bounds. .3:22 to go in the fourth quarter. And the Lady Tigers have somewhat imploded after having a 6-point lead going into the quarter. Now with 8 turnovers here in the fourth quarter. With the ball right now, it's Halbert. Out on top to Kreidner. Steelville with a 4-point lead. The most lead they had before this was 1 point coming into the fourth quarter at one time, and they only had that lead twice. Albert has the top of between the circles, bounce pass in the corner. Putting up a long shot is Hurd, good from the corner. Just a 2-pointer. And another timeout called by Coach Woody. Timeout brought to you as a courtesy of Jonah Schaefer and American Family Insurance. Remember, if you need insurance for a first-time home buyer, they've got the guide to help you through it. Call Jonah at 729-5165. Back in 30 seconds, it's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard process supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
Blues hockey returns this weekend. They'll be in Buffalo on Saturday afternoon, 12:30 with the pregame show. 1 o'clock is game time. And then they'll be in Montreal on Sunday, 12:30 with the pregame show. 1 o'clock game time. Missouri Tigers will be taking on Mississippi State Saturday night at 7. Those contests can all be heard here on the Ozark Sports Leader, KSMO Radio. And Cardinal baseball spring training begins February 24th. Our first game will be that afternoon. Well, actually that evening. We're going to delay that game because we have a Missouri game and then a Blues contest. And then we will have for you the Cardinal game that evening on a delayed basis. Right now, Emily Strange ready to inbound it. Set him down by 6 now. Gets it into Taylor Fulton. Double team back to Emily. Emily trying to get away. Now she's double teamed, but nobody back to help her out. Fires it down to Walters. Walters in the offensive zone. Stops. Goes back to Emily Strange for the 3-pointer. It's up and off to the side. No good. Brought down by Kreidner. 2:30 to go. Kreidner getting it down into the offensive zone to Hurd. Back to Kreidner now across to Halbert. Blanche Halbert hangs on to it, flips it to Hurd right side. 2:15 to go. Now on top, it's Perkins. Ball tipped away, stolen by the Salem Tigers. And back comes Dooley. Dooley down, has that ball knocked away, but she's going to be called for a travel before it is knocked away. Turning the ball back over for the Salem Tigers. Strange to inbound it. Flips it in. Addison Fulton in the corner. Back to Strange. Turnaround jumper off the glass. It won't go. Put back up and in by Allie Walters. Got the rebound. Put it home. Tigers' first basket of this fourth quarter. Here comes the Cardinals as Perkins gets it down to right side to Emery Perkins from her sister Marley. Now across it goes into the corner to Hurd. Down low, Perkins' shot hit the bottom of the backboard after being partially blocked by Addison Fulton. Sent him down by 4 with 1:35 to go. Strange into the front court. Flips it down to Fulton underneath, off her hands and out of bounds. Another turnover by the Tigers. 1:33 to go. Salem needs a steal here as Kreitner gets it. Steelville can run out the clock with a 4-point lead. There is, right now, Steelville's already in the double bonus. In the corner it goes. Here's Kelly, brings it up. That shot's too short. We don't know why she shot that. Emily Strange brings down the rebound. Kind of trapping herself in the corner, turns and reverses, trying to get out of the zone, and she's going to be fouled. And Strange will go to the line to shoot two. That's a mistake on Steelville's part, as I believe Jasmine Hurd will get her third foul and put Strange to shoot. And a timeout called by Coach Doug Dunn for Steelville. A timeout called by Jonah Schaefer. This timeout is a great time for you to change or make sure that the beneficiary on your life insurance is correct. Call Jonah, 729-5165. 40-36, Steelville on top. Back in 30, it's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
40-36, Emily Strange at the free throw line where she is 3 of 6 tonight. These are kind of critical free throws right now because Salem's got just 2 points in this fourth quarter. They're down by 4, and they need to make it a one-possession game. So a lot of pressure on Emily to make sure that these free throws are made. If not, the Tigers really have to get down and box out and get that rebound. And with Faith Kaminsky on the bench after getting 2 fouls, including a technical. So Strange with a free throw. It's good. 3-point lead for Steelville. Strange back, ready to shoot again. It's airbound, and it's good. Salem back within 2 with 1:10 to go. Kreitner getting it back to Perkins. Perkins down the right wing in the offensive zone. Perkins stops, pulls it back up to Kreitner. They have not started the clock. Now they just did. Back on top to Halbert. Halbert across to Kreitner, down to 1 minute left to go. Halbert at center court to Perkins, all by herself, takes it in, puts a shot up, no good. And Addison Fulton gets the foul. That'll be number 4 on her. So Marley Perkins at the line. She's 3 of 4 from the stripe, and the free throw, it is good. Still a one-possession game. Checking in is Hurd. She'll go to the line. Emery Perkins will move down. Free throw is good again. Back to a 4-point lead. Inbound coming to Dooley. Trista starts dribbling up the floor into the offensive zone. Pulls up. Has to get rid of the ball. Gets into Walters. Walters firing it now to Fulton. Down low to Addison Fulton on the baseline. Trying to get a shot up. She is fouled with 45 seconds left, and she'll go to the line, and she'll shoot 2. The Tigers are still alive. She's trying to back up and get better position to bank it in. Foul called on Jasmine Hurd, her 4th. And again, just as we talked with Emily, it'd be key for Addie to hit the free throws, and she does, the first one. Back to a one-possession game. She is 4 out of 7 right now. That one does not go down. Battle for it, taken down by Emery Perkins, and then she is fouled. And Allie Walters will get her 3rd foul. Tigers did not get that rebound on the miss. Down by 3 with 42.4 seconds left. Emery Perkins, 1 of 2 from the stripe. Perkins free throw, no good. Bailey checks back in, as does Marley Eilert. Salem student section trying to make some noise here. Free throw is good. 4-point lead with 41 seconds to go. Taylor Fulton just let it go. Emily Strange. Outside it goes to Addison Fulton for a three. Way too hard. Comes down the hands of Marley Perkins on the side with 28 seconds left. Back on top to Kreitner. All the way across to Perkins. Emery Perkins, that is. Hanging on to it. Emery getting tied up a bit, and a foul is going to be called. Nope, no foul called. A timeout called instead by Coach Doug Dunn of Steelville. Timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer of American Family Insurance. You know there's discounts for being a good driver, a senior, or bundling. Find out how by calling Jonah, 729-5165. Back in 30 seconds, it's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
Welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. 43 for Steelville, 39 for Salem. Steelville's outscored Salem Tigers in this fourth quarter 15-5 and lead it by 4. Again, the story of the season, too many turnovers by our Lady Tigers. Right now, 37, count them, 37 turnovers in this game. Still 17 seconds to go. Steelville does not need to score as they go backcourt to Kreitner. Giving it back to Halbert. They can just run out the clock here. Tigers will need to foul, and they're not doing so. Halbert takes it down low, off Bailey, and ball goes out of bounds. It belongs to Salem Tigers with 6.9 seconds left. And that'll be academic at this point. They need 2 possessions, and I'm pretty sure the Tigers cannot do that. They really don't have any big outside shooters like they have had in the past. They'll trickle the ball up, but Kreitner comes and takes it away, and this game is over. 43 for Steelville, 39 for the Salem Tigers. They fall to 4-19 on the year as they had this one with a 6-point lead going to fourth quarter, but give Steelville credit. They did not quit and force the Salem Tigers to make mistakes, and in doing so, they were able to pull out the win tonight over the Salem Tigers by 4, 43-39. It was an interesting contest all the way through, hard-fought battle, and he got a little bit risque there for a little while, but the Salem Tigers cannot pull the win out tonight and lose to Steelville 43-39. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back with some stats from this contest. You're listening and watching Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more, On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door. Be sure to thank these sponsors the next time you see them for bringing you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Winter Car Care at K&H Auto Supply, where you'll find great deals on Park City Conventional 5 quarts of motor oil and MicroGuard filter, $26.99. Hot Shot Secret Diesel Fuel Additive for $17.99. And Lucas High Mileage Fuel Treatment for $8.99. That's at K&H Auto Supply, your Park City Auto Parts store.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Welcome back to Salem High School Gymnasium. Tough loss for the Salem Lady Tigers. Really led this game most of the way. A little blurb in the second quarter when Steelville again did their press. Took a 1-point lead twice. Salem Tigers had the 1-point lead at halftime. Got out to a 6-point lead at the end of 3 quarters. Just could not get untracked at all in that fourth quarter. And then the fouls and then the turnovers. And boy, when the turnovers hit, they just sprung a leak. And Tigers just so many unforced errors that really made it very difficult for any kind of momentum for the Tigers to get in that second half. It just, at this stage of the year, you just kind of wonder, what's going to happen, in the next year. Some of these girls are just going to have to get a lot better in recognizing and reacting and knowing where their teammates are. So there's got to be some cohesiveness somewhere on the floor, either better communication on the floor, or just being able to read your players a little bit better. It's just not there. And the girls, they're like on islands out there. They're just trying to survive, and that's not conducive to a real good winning basketball. So don't know what the situation is. Kaminsky, when she got into foul trouble, got the technical and had to sit out and really changed the complexion of the Salem Tigers. One of your 2 seniors is gone, and you really don't have anybody right now with, obviously short-handed a little bit with Terrell out. The Tigers really were put underneath the gun and just never could recover once those turnovers started in that second half. They finished with 38 turnovers, and had just 7 steals in the game. That's not a good ratio to even keep it as close as it was. The Steelville Lady Cardinals had 17 steals and 14 turnovers in the contest. That's amazing, 17 steals. But they forced the Tigers. They pressed them, forced those turnovers, and actually scored some direct baskets right off the turnovers so quickly. Lost kind of track with some of the turnovers, but I do know that at least 9 of those 17 turnovers directly resulted in baskets, if not indirectly, probably about 12 to 13 of them. So give credit, though. Got to give credit where credit's due. Steelville came out. They challenged the Tigers. They got them in their weakness point, which is dribbling the ball, moving the ball up the floor, and forced those turnovers and turned them into points and got the win. 43-39. Leading scorer, Abby Kreitner, 22 points in the game to lead Steelville. Marley Perkins had 11. 4 for Jasmine Hurd, a couple of points for Emery Perkins, and a couple of points for Molly Bailey as well in the contest. And also, Elia Decker had 2 points. Leading rebounder for the Steelville Lady Cardinals, from our stats, obviously, was Abby Kreitner. She ended up with 6 of those rebounds. 4 for Marley Parkins, 4 for Molly Bailey, 3 for Elia Decker, and then 1 each for Jasmine Hurd and Marley Eiler. Free throw shooting, 14 out of 22 for Steelville in the contest, and they totaled out with 23 total rebounds in the game. Salem Tigers leading scorer was Faith Kaminsky. She had 20 points in the contest and finished with a really nice 12 rebounds on the contest for the Salem Lady Tigers. Following that up, 5 points each for Raven Gillum, Emily Strange, and Allie Walters. Strange also finished up the night with 6 rebounds. Addison Fulton had 4 points, and she was the second leading rebounder on the team with 7. Taylor Fulton had 3, and then Gillum had 1, as did Trista Dooley had 1 for the Salem Lady Tigers, who out-rebounded Steelville tonight 31-23. Salem 18 of 30 from the free throw line in the contest. But it wasn't enough, as down the stretch Steelville pulled away and won it by a score of 43-39, outscoring the Salem Tigers in that fourth quarter 15-5. So Salem falls to 4-19 on the season, and they will be at Mountain Grove on Monday for SCA play. Then a makeup game Tuesday against Kabul at Kabul, before coming home to face Ava next Thursday night in their final regular season game of the year. And that will be senior night to honor both Emily and Faith Kaminsky, the 2 seniors on the team. We'll take a 90-second break and come back and wrap it up. It's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well child visits as well as sick visits. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Post-game show brought to you by Flying W Boutique and the Looking Glass Salon. We hope you have enjoyed the contest. Salem falls 43-39. Tomorrow night, the boys will be in Mountain View Liberty, take on the Eagles. 6 o'clock JV action. The varsity game will follow. Our JV will also be playing in the Bourbon Tournament. They'll play in the semifinal at 11:30 against Owensville Saturday morning. And then they'll play either at 3:30 in the championship game or 2:15 in the third place game, depending upon how they fare against Owensville in that semifinal game on Saturday morning. St. Louis Blues will be in action this weekend. They got 2 games, one against Buffalo, 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon, 12:30 pregame, and one on Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock against Montreal, 12:30 pregame show. And Missouri Tigers take on Mississippi State Saturday night at 7. All those contests can be heard on KSMO Radio, AM 1340, FM 95.7. Our next KSMO media game, where we video stream, will be next Thursday night when the Lady Tigers host the Ava Lady Bears. And our next boys video stream game will be on next Friday against the Ava Bears, and that will be homecoming. We hope you'll be with us for that. And then we'll finish out our regular season with the boys the following Tuesday against the St. Clair Bulldogs. So a lot of last-second basketball before district start. We'll have the right here on KSMO Media. For Jim back at the station, for Ben operating the video controls, my name is Stan Stevens. Hope to bring you a winner tonight. Fell a little bit short, 43-39 against the Steelville Lady Cardinals as the Tigers fall to 4-19. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Stick around right here, KSMO Radio. A lot of great music the rest of the way. And again, don't forget right here, KSMO tomorrow from Mountain View. Boys basketball Tigers against the Eagles. Have a great evening. Good night from the high school gym.
Thank you for watching this KSMO Media broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger Basketball. This game was brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Salem Memorial Clinic, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa, Uni Auto Supply, Townscreen LLC, Taxmasters, Town & Country Insurance, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, Southtown Furniture, Healthy Dent County, New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more, On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, United Country Salem Realty, Fall Farm Plus Construction and Ag Services Company, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door LLC. Thank you for watching this KSMO Media broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger Basketball.